Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's May I Scraplift You, where Crystal, Sandie, Alex and I, and as of this week we have a lovely new addition to the fun series, which is my dear friend Carina. Carina will be joining us for this series as well as the Sketch Sunday one. Isn't that fun? So, of course, to welcome my friend to our series, I thought what better than to Scraplift Carina this week. So you can see her lovely layout up here in the corner. And I believe she did this layout for one of the Dotty About Flair monochromatic challenges that were going along last month, in particular, I guess the blue, the blue challenge. So I love that design. And as you know, I love using flare, flatback brads, and sequins, or flare, buttons, and sequins together to make a fun pattern. So that's probably where I'm going to go. So let's start. I thought I would go back to the Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Lemon Twist collection because I haven't used it in a while. So here is the photo that I want to do today. These are my two grandnieces, of course, at a restaurant together when their restaurants were opening up. They're still, we now will be going back to full capacity in restaurants, I think, on the 1st of November with at least a meter between tables. And of course, you know, everybody will have to be double vaccinated and masks unless you're actually sitting at your table. So I'm going to get this, and I've printed this photo twice because I'm going to do one for each of their albums. And then for the paper I thought I would, because you see here Carina has quite a large frame, so I thought I would use just this nice sort of black frame. I'll gut that piece of paper, and then she has a little bit of a grid type pattern paper on top, so I thought I would use this lovely teal distress. It's got a little bit of black, so it's perfect for there. And then I have this paper as well that I have out because I think I might map the photos or use it with a little bit. You can see up there, there's some tags, some patterns, so I'm not quite sure where I'm going to go with that yet, but I definitely want to bring this paper in. Now, for the lovely, because it's a fairly simple layout, for the lovely big sort of circle there, of course, I'm going to pop in and use a lot of these lovely flare that I had put aside for this collection. I even have a lemon one here, maybe this one, this lovely one that has the hearts in it. Then, of course, I want to bring in some of the flat back brads, which are of a different size. And I have, of course, Simply the Zest sequins and or the patina finish. And I'm just going to see when we get closer to there which will, because this could all be quite busy depending on how much of the butterfly paper I use. So I'm going to get that on there for sure and do that as my circle. Now, you can see over on this side here that Carina put some lovely larger flowers and did a little bit of layering. So I think I will pop in with some of the gorgeous Nicole Jones 911 printables. So some of the viewfinders maybe that I can layer on top. Or would I want to use, maybe, see, we could do something like this. I might want to bring in a couple of butterflies, we'll see. Or maybe not as the die cuts, but I might bring in, let's bring in maybe a couple of perspectives here that I'm going to use in there as well. So that gives us a little bit of an idea. So let me go off and play a bit with some of these things, my friends, and I will come back and we'll keep making this together. See you in a second. Okay, so I've got my papers down, and I wanted to replicate a little bit, although my photo is more, it's still a rectangle, barely, but it is more in the portrait orientation than the landscape orientation as Carina has. So I have a few more layers behind my photo because I do like multiple layers, and I like the sort of thin layers with a wider layer and then another very, very thin layer. I wanted to finish sort of with the black because I got the back here so that I could use that to give a little bit of extra contrast. I then used, this was a scrap that was on my desk of a diagonal stripe and the sort of contrasting yellow with the aqua and a little bit of black for the shelf. So I've got all of that down. My photo is flat to the page. And then I think I would like to do the tag as quite a contrast. So I think I'm going to put it in the black with the butterflies like this. And I'm going to pop this up. What do you think? Let's pop it up a bit. I think Carina did, actually. So we're going to put a few pop dots here to pop the top part of it up. There we go. Let's just get that on here. Take these off. I'm wondering whether, let's just see how the phone does. On the first part of this video, I was at a little over 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and it seemed to still be going strong. Now, last week, the best I could do was 6 minutes. So let's just see what we have here. So I'm just going to pop this. There we go. So we have that there. Spoke too quickly because it died right there, didn't it, my friends? So then I think I might like to pop this here to have another one and then just pop this up on foam. I think I would like to have another one. Let's just try that and see if we like it. I do think I like it. So I'm going to pop that over here a bit. So that, and then I think I'm going to come and put something here. Let me bring this down a little bit and not quite out so far and have that there, because something that I had in mind and I was looking at before, Life is Good, to just sort of pop that up here. What do you think? I think I like that. I think I like that. So I like it. So I'm doing it. There we go. Let's just pop that there. Life is Good. And I think that's fun. I like that there. All right. So I'm not quite sure yet what the title that I have in mind is Out on the Town. But I'm not quite sure what I want to do with the alphas or anything yet. So I'm going to come back to that. So let's have a start here with maybe, so I think I would start with a flare. Definitely going to start with a flare. We'll start down here. Start with a flare here. There we go. And I'm going to start here with the yellow flare. So I think I'm not sure that there's anything else in the stickers that we're going to need. So let's just pop that under there for now. And let's put this flare on here to just get that started a little bit. Fairly close to the top here. And I'm going to put this lovely little watercolor finish. So there we go. And then I think I would like to go in to a brad. Yeah, let's maybe do one of the brads here. Let's do that. And then here you see, now here is where I'm going to put some sequins, I think. And I'm going to go with simply the zest because I like that it has the aqua and it has the little florals, the little flower sequins in the yellow. So I'm going to go with simply the zest. Now, I might want to do, you see, when I get over here, I'm going to put this around, and I get over here coming up. I think I might want to go there. And then what I want to put this, you know what? I think I might, because that, yeah, that's going to be cute. Let's do that. Let's do that right now while we're together. And I'm going to put that there. Then up here, I'm going to go, I think I'm going to start in the yellow again. Or will I go with maybe a little bit more, maybe something like, no, I don't really like that. Maybe this one. This might be cute. Yeah, I think I like this. It's a little bit different, and we have a little bit of the yellow. Now, so I'll start here, a little bit more down here. And shall I bring it over here a little bit more? No, I think we'll do it right here. So it's sort of in line. Carina has hers pretty much in line. So let's put that there. And then we will go in with another flat back brad, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we'll definitely put another brad here. And I might do the black one. I think that might be fun. Or we might even do two here. Okay, so you can see where I'm going with that. Let me go off and do a little bit more. And, oh, I need to leave room for my title here, don't I? So this needs to go up a little bit more, because I need to get, you know, a title here. So that might dictate the size of my letters, actually. So they might be a little bit smaller than I thought out on the town here, because I've got some fairly large alphas that I took out to go with this collection. So I think I may go into the sticker book and use the black ones for simply out on the town here. So let me go off and do a little bit more, and I will be right back, my friends. Okay, so I've done a good part of that circle. We're going to glue some of this down together. But as I had mentioned, I love sort of the flare, then flat back brads that go into smaller sizes, sequins, and going back up in that semicircle. Now we're going to have to come back and do something here, because I didn't quite realize that this was so much. I guess I sort of, because of it being in the portrait orientation, I think I have it a little bit off kilter, but we'll come back to that. So I got my flare, my flat back brads down, my sequins all along here. Now let's get this larger circle down, because I kind of like that layered look there. So let's get that down, but let's leave a little bit of room there so that we can get something in the middle there, I think, so that we can get something up there with this fun little heart. So I'm not using only circular elements, and I think I'm going to put this chipboard piece as well. Yeah, so let's get that like this, and then this lovely little chipboard piece. It needs a little bit more glue. And let's pop it sort of there. I think that gives a fun little layered look. Maybe this should have been over a little bit more. Let's see whether we can do that without breaking everything. There we go. Let's put the heart over a little bit more. There, and it can even pop over that a bit. There we go, I think, so that we can see that that's actually a viewfinder under there. And I'll just pop that a little bit the other way. There we go. And let's see now. I think I'd like to do, how about if we did, how about if we just did this one here? How would that be? I think I'd like the little black right there. There we go. And should we put maybe a little yellow one there? How would that be? Like that? So that it's a little bit different. And then how about if here we put, and we'll put this over a little bit to the side with the butterfly on it, and then we can do an aqua there. Oh, I like that. There we go. All right, so that kind of finishes all of that. So, and oh yes, and of course I did put my title down. So on the town, I said I was going to go in and get the sticker book, which is exactly what I did. And then I used the small tile letters here for out on the town. I have this little piece here that I want to just tuck in here. Is that what I'm doing there? Just tuck that. There we go. Tuck that in there. Tuck that in there, and then maybe we can pop, should we pop, oh, that camera. So yes, so we popped a little, just a tiny yellow one there. So let's come back here. So because I think really other than that, we are pretty much done. But I think I would like to put this together here. Yeah, pop that in there. This lovely perspective from Bramble Fox. I use liquid glue. That's my friend Crystal gave me that tip to use liquid glue with this. So I think we'll just pop that in there. Okay, let's see how, let's get that straight. Okay, let's see what that camera is doing. It's still doing okay. Then shall we pop maybe a butterfly and a tiny, let's see, should we put anything else? I think I would like to pop something. Do I want to put, yeah, you know what, there, I think that's going to be what it is. So let's just get that butterfly on there. Get that butterfly, perfect. The little heart, which will complete that area, and then that sort of doesn't make this quite as empty. And then let's just see whether we pop another heart or a little bee. No, not a bee. Definitely don't want a bee. This heart is too big. So how about this one? Over here, there we go, and maybe another one here. Shall we just pop one there, or is that too much? Am I starting to be a little bit, yeah, that's maybe a little bit too much. I don't think we really need it. Maybe just pop it there. It doesn't even need it there either, does it? Nah, it doesn't. You know what, I'm just now putting things on to put things on. So there you go, my friends. That is May I Scraplift You, my dear friend Carina. I'm so happy that you are joining us. Please make sure you pop on over, of course, to her channel, but also to Crystal's, Sandie's, and Alex's to see who they might be scraplifting this week. Thanks so much for being with me, my friends, and I will see you back here very, very soon. Bye for now.